Hi guys, good evening. Piotr here, this LiteFinance Global YouTube channel, and my pleasure to be with you again, and we are going to discuss the crypto market again. Well, it's very interesting, especially when we are going to take into the consideration where we are and what might happen. All right, so that's the monthly chart. If you do remember our previous meeting, we were discussing how we are looking, or how the market is, well, really looking for some kind of the either higher high or lower low. So taking into the consideration the October 1st, that's how I want to call it. Well, it's a very interesting situation. Why? Because we are, with this latest rally, we are approaching the possible swing high. If you do remember my previous educational videos, if you had a time to watch that, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then I'm strongly encourage you to get back and watch what does it mean when it comes to the swing high, swing low approach, right? So in that case, we are talking about this high over here, and that's level close to 62,000, and the high around 64.5, 65,000. So that's the crucial level when it comes to the bear's approach. Why? Because taking into the consideration the monthly chart, the big guys are going to try to take the short position around here. Of course, we do have a bulls, and that's completely different story. What the bulls are looking for is something very, very interesting. Well, let's make it high to the rally from here, and we do have like, well, 10k up to 65, so we have like 55k, right? That's the 55k. So let's make the simple measure based on the monthly chart. And what is very, very important here is that we have to hold this low, right? So bulls, what the bulls are looking for? Bulls are looking for the move, right, strongly above the latest high, like this, right? So if we are going to take into the consideration the 55k move, latest move to the upside, if we are going to try to make simple measure, all right, this particular swing low, and let's make this round number 30k. So if we are going to add up 55 to 30, we are getting close to 85. Taking into the consideration some stop hands, right? We might see 100k. So that's bullish case, bullish scenario. Of course, here is the case. If we are going to go through 62, all right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. If we are going to go through this swing high, then this swing high became the first demand zone. All these upper shadows are going to be the demand zones. That's the monthly chart. Let's have a look. What do we have when it comes to the weekly chart? Well, perfectly fine. I strongly encourage you, do your own homework. I strongly encourage you, do your home research. But this 61.5, 62, this swing high, never been tested, right? That's really important level. 1-to-1 stop hand and strong pullback. That could be the case. That's why I think that as long as we are below the significant levels, right, this swing high, we might see nothing else like the 1-to-1 correction and then strong move to the downside. How down can we go? Well, it could be the simple measure of the movement here and the movement from here. Still, we might try to hold 30K when it comes to the Bitcoin, all right? So in that case, we have both sides. We exactly know where we are from the monthly chart perspective. When it comes to the bulls, bears, we do know where those guys, the big guys, whales, may want to try to take some profits, and we know how to behave when the things are going to change. All right, cool. Let's have a look what we have when it comes to the daily chart. Okay, very similar story. It's very, looks like what we were discussing on the monthly and the weekly chart. Guys, we do have, and that's very important, we do have liquidity pool above 60K, right? So all these guys were selling to the downside. They do have most probably stops above. But what is so important? Well, yeah, because we do have over under a little bit above. So from the big bear's perspective, we might try to hunt these stops and move lower. There you go. In that case, we might reach levels close to 38 and then again towards 30. That's the basic scenario. If the things are going to change, then I'm going to make next update, right? That's the clue. But if we are going to go through that level and we are going to retest this significant, big, really big level, then we might see 85, 100 when it comes to the Bitcoin. So guys, well, whatever your approach is, we are discussing here today live. How should you position yourself when it comes to the rally, when it comes to the sell-off, right? The last thing, do your own homework, do your own research, and try to develop your strategies to what is most suitable for yourself. With that being said, guys, I wish you great next trading day. See you again, see you around, take care and goodbye.